The current of 77 offshore wind turbines, 2 substations on the high seas, 264 kilometers of submarine cables, a total capacity of 750 megawatts, and clean electricity for 750,000 homes. The final stretch for a monumental project, Ostwind 2, the connection of the offshore wind farms Arcadis Ost 1 and Baltic Eagle to the German high-voltage grid. By 2045, Germany wants to reach net zero. By then, the electricity supply should chiefly rely on renewable energy. The offshore wind farms to the northeast of Rügen Island can contribute to this objective. In 2020, the 2 wind farms Arkona and Wikinger already supplied electricity to the 50 Hz high-voltage grid through the Ostwind 1 grid connection system. The completed Ostwind 2 wind farms will now increase this supply.
Die Planung für Ostwind 1 haben auch gleich schon Ostwind 2 mitgedacht, wie wir die Trassen möglichst effizient nutzen und legen die Kabel deswegen parallel durch die sensiblen Naturräume und schonen damit die Umwelt, verbrauchen so wenig Platz wie irgend möglich und können gleichzeitig Effizienzen in Bau und Betrieb heben.
Off- and onshore substations serve as interfaces between the generation and transmission of electricity. The bundled electricity from Arcadis Ost 1 and Baltic Eagle arrives here at the Lubmin substation, which needed to be expanded to this end. Furthermore, 50 Hz constructed a 3-kilometre land cable route between the submarine cable's landing point and the substation. As the route passes through a nature conservation area, the work must be executed with particular caution to protect animal and plant wildlife by respecting strict requirements. Change of scene. 400 kilometers from Lubmin lies the city of Aalborg in the north of Denmark. Here, in the shipyard of Blad Industries, the structures for the Arcadis Ost 1 offshore substation are being built and equipped with all electrotechnical systems. Then it's time. Arcadis Ost 1 begins its journey. Electrically operated transport vehicles pull the giant, weighing in at 2,300 tons, towards the water. The weight is spread across more than 90 axles. With the use of sea fastenings, the substation platform is secured to the barge, a floating pontoon, and starts its sea voyage. Over a distance of 600 kilometers, it is towed along the Danish and German coasts towards its destination to the northeast of Rügen Island. The next important step is the heavy lift. With millimeter precision, the crane ship Gulliver hooks onto the platform and places it onto the foundation, which is anchored into the seabed. The foundation is a monopile, a particular feature of the Arcadis Ost 1 project. Technicians connect the substation to each individual wind turbine using so-called import cables. Transformers inside the platform increase the electricity generated by the turbines from 33 to 220 kilovolts high voltage. At this voltage level, it can efficiently be sent to Lubmin via a high-capacity export cable. The production of the submarine cable in Karlskrona in Sweden takes place in the utmost secrecy, as the individual manufacturing steps are well-protected know-how, thus safeguarding the technological advantage. The close collaboration between 50 Hz and NKT results in a high-tech product that ensures the offshore power transmission for the coming decades. The 3 submarine and land cable systems that bring the electricity to the mainland are around 90 kilometers in length. The last mile is particularly suspenseful, as the cable ship cannot go up to the shore, but must drop anchor some distance away. From here to the beach, the cable is brought to the landing point using floats on top of the water's surface. The floats are then released and emerge from the water, while the cable sinks to the seabed. On the land side, the cable is pulled into the cable conduits laid during the earlier Ostwind 1 project and is then connected inside the substation. The electricity generated at sea is fed into the grid and is made available to consumers in Germany and its neighbouring countries.
Ostwind 2 ist ein weiterer Meilenstein unserer Reise der Offshore-Netzentwicklung. Wir haben jetzt erstmals nahezu 1,8 Gigawatt angeschlossen und diese Reise wird weitergehen. Und Ostwind 2 war ein Parallelprojekt zu dem schon erfolgreichen Ostwind 1 Projekt, bei dem wir sehr viel Erfahrung übertragen konnten. Ostwind 2 ist nochmal erfolgreicher, weil sehr viel schneller und 4 Jahre später immer noch zu vergleichbaren Kosten.
The construction of the second offshore substation, Baltic Eagle, marked the start for the final stage of Ostwind 2. Starting from Antwerp in Belgium, tugboats transported the platform across the North and Baltic Sea towards its final destination, a journey of 15 days. In February of 2023, the Baltic Eagle, with a weight of 4,556 tons, was placed and anchored onto its steel substructure in difficult weather conditions, a matter of millimeters. Only 5 months later, the cable installations and the subsequent tests of the overall system were successfully concluded.
Ostwind 2 ist ein Puzzleteil des großen Offshore-Ausbaus in den europäischen Meeren. Und da sind wir auch richtig stolz drauf, dass das gelungen ist. Und insofern danke an alle Projektbeteiligten, dass wir dieses Projekt so fristgerecht gemeinsam hinbekommen haben. Aber es geht ja gleich weiter. Wir haben Gennaker in der Ostsee, wir haben Bornholm Energy Island als großes dänisch-deutsches Kooperationsprojekt und dann auch die erste Anbindung von 50 Hertz eines Nordsee-Windparks. Also die Projekte gehen uns nicht aus, umso besser, wenn eines fertiggestellt ist.